Imagine a world where your body constantly emits a strong, fishy odor, no matter how much you scrub and cleanse. This isn't just an occasional issue, it's a relentless daily struggle that affects every aspect of your life. This is the unfortunate reality for individuals living with trimethylaminuria, a rare metabolic disorder more commonly known as fish odor syndrome. This condition is not just a minor inconvenience, it can be a major life-altering challenge. This condition can be deeply isolating, often leading to social anxiety, depression, and a diminished quality of life. The constant fear of being judged or ridiculed can make social interactions incredibly stressful. TMAU arises from a defect in the body's ability to break down trimethylamine, a compound produced by gut bacteria during the digestion of certain foods. This defect is usually genetic, meaning it can be inherited from one's parents. In healthy individuals, trimethylamine is converted into an odorless substance by an enzyme called flavin-containing monooxygenase 3, or FMO3. This enzyme plays a crucial role in ensuring that trimethylamine does not accumulate in the body. However, people with TMAU have a deficiency or malfunctioning FMO3 enzyme, leading to the accumulation and release of trimethylamine in their sweat, urine, breath, and other bodily fluids. This can make everyday activities like exercising or even just being in warm environments particularly challenging. The result? A persistent fishy odor that permeates their presence, impacting their interactions, relationships, and overall well-being. This odor is not something that can be easily masked with perfumes or deodorants, making it a constant source of distress. The challenges faced by individuals with TMAU extend far beyond the physical symptoms. The emotional and psychological toll can be immense as they often feel isolated and misunderstood. The social stigma associated with body odor can be particularly damaging, often leading to misunderstandings, prejudice, and discrimination. People with TMAU may find themselves unfairly judged, leading to a lack of support and empathy from those around them. It's crucial to remember that TMAU is a medical condition, not a sign of poor hygiene or personal neglect. With greater awareness and understanding, we can foster a more compassionate and supportive environment for those affected by this challenging disorder. The hallmark symptom of trimethylaminuria, often abbreviated as TMAU, is a strong, persistent body odor that resembles rotting fish. This condition, though rare, can have a profound impact on an individual's life, affecting not just their physical well-being, but also their emotional and social health. This odor can vary in intensity and may not be constantly present. It can come and go, making it even more unpredictable and challenging to manage. Some days might be better than others, but the uncertainty can be a source of constant anxiety. Certain triggers, such as consuming foods rich in choline, lecithin, or trimethylamine N-oxide, can exacerbate the smell. Common culprits include eggs, fish, beans, and other foods that are staples in many diets. Avoiding these foods can be difficult and may require significant dietary adjustments. Certain vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts and red meat are also known to trigger the odor. This means that individuals with TMAU often have to be very mindful of their diet, which can be both restrictive and socially isolating. Stress, hormonal changes, and exercise can also worsen the odor. The body's natural responses to these factors can increase the production of trimethylamine, the compound responsible for the smell, making it harder to control. The unpredictable nature of these odor episodes can make social situations particularly challenging. People with TMAU may feel self-conscious and anxious about how others perceive them, leading to a constant state of vigilance and worry. This often leads individuals with TMAU to withdraw from social interactions and experience significant emotional distress. The fear of being judged or ostracized can be overwhelming, causing them to isolate themselves from friends, family, and colleagues. The social implications of living with a chronic body odor can be profound. It can affect every aspect of a person's life, from their personal relationships to their professional opportunities, creating a cycle of isolation and depression. Individuals with TMAU often face prejudice and discrimination. People may make snap judgments about their hygiene or personal habits without understanding the underlying medical condition. These unfair assumptions can lead to social stigma, making it even more difficult for those with TMAU to navigate everyday interactions. The constant need to explain or justify their condition can be exhausting and demoralizing. This can lead to feelings of shame, embarrassment, and low self-esteem. The emotional toll of living with TMAU is significant, often requiring psychological support and counseling to manage. The constant fear of emitting an offensive odor can be debilitating. It can prevent individuals from participating in activities they once enjoyed, further contributing to their sense of isolation and despair. This fear often causes individuals to avoid social gatherings, romantic relationships, and even job opportunities. The impact on their quality of life can be profound, making it essential for society to understand and support those living with TMAU. The invisible burden of TMAU extends far beyond the physical symptoms. It infiltrates the very fabric of daily life, affecting how individuals perceive themselves and how they believe others perceive them. Living with a chronic and stigmatized condition like fish odor syndrome can take a significant toll on mental and emotional well-being. The constant worry about body odor can lead to a heightened state of vigilance, where every social interaction is fraught with anxiety. Individuals with TMAU often experience a range of emotions, including shame and embarrassment. The fear of emitting an offensive odor can lead to feelings of shame and embarrassment, making individuals self-conscious and reluctant to engage in social situations. This can result in a cycle of avoidance, where the fear of judgment keeps them isolated. Anxiety and social isolation. The unpredictable nature of odor episodes can trigger anxiety, leading individuals to avoid social gatherings, public transportation, and other places where they fear being judged or rejected. This isolation can further exacerbate feelings of loneliness and despair. Depression and low self-esteem. The social stigma associated with body odor can erode self-esteem, leading to feelings of worthlessness, hopelessness, and depression. Over time, this can affect one's overall outlook on life, making it difficult to find joy in everyday activities. Relationship difficulties. TMAO can strain relationships with family, friends, and romantic partners, as the odor and its social consequences can create tension, misunderstandings, and distance. Loved ones may struggle to understand the condition, leading to feelings of frustration and helplessness on both sides. It's crucial to recognize and address the emotional and social impact of TMAU. By acknowledging these challenges, we can begin to create a more supportive environment for those affected. Seeking support from mental health professionals, support groups, or trusted individuals can provide invaluable coping mechanisms and foster a sense of understanding and belonging. These resources can help individuals navigate the complexities of living with TMAU, offering hope and a path towards emotional resilience. Section 4. Unraveling the Mystery. Diagnosing trimethylaminuria. Diagnosing trimethylaminuria often involves a combination of clinical evaluation, symptom assessment, and laboratory testing. The journey typically begins with a thorough medical history and physical examination, where the doctor will inquire about the nature of the body odor, its frequency, and any potential triggers. A urine test is often the first step in confirming the diagnosis. This test measures the levels of trimethylamine, or TMA, and trimethylamine N-oxide, TMAO, in the urine. Elevated levels of TMA, particularly after consuming a choline-rich meal, are indicative of TMAU. In some cases, genetic testing may be recommended to confirm the diagnosis and determine the specific gene mutation responsible for the FMO3 enzyme deficiency. Genetic testing can also help identify carriers of the TMAU gene, which can be helpful for family planning purposes. Early diagnosis is essential for effective management of TMAU. Section 5. Navigating the labyrinth treatment and management strategies. While there is no known cure for trimethylaminuria, several treatment and management strategies can help individuals control the odor and improve their quality of life. The approach is often multifaceted, involving a combination of dietary modifications, medication, supplements, hygiene practices, and emotional support. Dietary changes play a crucial role in managing TMAO. The goal is to reduce the intake of foods that contain high levels of choline, lecithin, and TMAO, as these substances are broken down into trimethylamine, or TMA, by gut bacteria. Individuals with TMAO are often advised to limit or avoid foods such as eggs, as they are a significant source of choline, a precursor to TMA. Fish, particularly saltwater fish, are rich in TMAO. Red meat contains carnitine, which can be converted to TMA by gut bacteria. Working with a registered dietitian or nutritionist can provide personalized guidance on dietary modifications and ensure adequate nutrient intake while managing TMAO symptoms.